Hi everybody, it's Jenny from the Missouri Star Quilt Company, and I am here today with Linda Nitzen from Sizzix. Hi Linda.
Hi Jenny, thanks for having me.
This is so much fun. So Sizzix has made a lot of our templates into dies, and I'm in love with the Sizzix die cutter, so we want to show you how to use that today.
So let's first get it out of the box.
Well, that's the most fun part.
Well, it can be.
It can be a little intimidating too, because there are some parts, aren't there?
There are a few parts.
All right,
We're just going to put the handle on.
I'm going to slide it out.
There we go. So we have a handle,
styrofoam,
and some tools. And yes, the styrofoam is always a good packing material. So what we have in the little toolbox here, we have a cap that's going to go on afterwards. We're going to take this off, and that's where we're going to put the handle.
That's a throwaway, right?
That is a throwaway.
Okay, so that just protects this thing.
So we take the screw and we put the screw inside the washer, and then we put the washer and the screw inside the hole of the handle, and then I use the tool to hold it into place.
You know, that's called an Allen wrench. Do you know that?
I do. Do you have a son named Allen?
I do. I do.
A good son. And then you twist the little Allen wrench.
So just tighten it up.
Just tighten it up. And then keep that Allen wrench handy. And you don't want to crank down on it too hard, but you want it to be snug. And if it ever gets loosened, you want to keep that tool handy.
But your handle's still free turning.
Oh, absolutely.
It doesn't actually tighten that up so tight you can't.
No, it just connects it to the rollers inside. Whoops.
And the little cap makes it look all perfect.
Put that on.
And then it's all done like that. Just looks so nice.
And I oftentimes will tape this to the bottom of my machine, but you can store it wherever.
Oh, that's
you
a
put your
really good
handy
idea.
tools.
That's a really good idea. I'm always forever searching for those.
It also comes with a packet of instructions on how to use it. And then we have our die.
I love that it comes with a die. I think that's really fun.
Right, so you can get started right away.
Right away.
So that's also trash. We'll just put
Let me have that box, and I'll just put that down here.
Okay. So we have a flower layer die that comes with the machine and a set of cutting pads. Now you will need a cutting pad for the top and the bottom to make a cut.
But those all come with?
Oh, everything you see comes with the machine. So do you have some fabric?
Do I have some fabric?
How about?
All right, we got some fabric.
So we have a couple of different kinds of fabric to use today. We've prepared the fabric with some fusible adhesive. You can run regular fabric through the machine if you want to. But
you can run paper, can't you?
Well, yeah. So on the applique, it comes right with fusible. You have the paper on the backing already. Leave the paper on there is totally fine. But if you
were a scrapbooker,
absolutely,
like cardstock, anything, invitations. I mean,
leather,
this is so you can do anything.
Cardstock, chipboard.
Because people are creators. I mean, they do more than just sew, you know.
They do indeed.
We are crazy creators.
All right, so what we need to do then is just place your fabric on top of the die.
Okay, so this die is actually 3 different sized flowers.
Let's talk about the actual die itself. So inside the foam here, can you get that on camera? It actually has a piece of metal inside there that's going to make the cut. So it needs the pressure of the roller inside the machine as it squeezes the fabric through as it rolls through to get your shape. So you can press on that all day long. It's not going to make a cut for you. It needs the extreme pressure of the machine.
Okay.
Easy enough, right?
All right.
Okay, so what I do is I put a cutting pad down, and they're clear, so they're hard to see sometimes. We do have them in fun colors though too available.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. So then die face up. You want to place your fabric on the die, and you can just place it on there so that it covers the shape. You want it just a little over the shape. I've already accordion folded this, so you can do 8 layers of fabric.
8 layers of fabric.
Or 4
fabric.
layers if you have fusible adhesive on the back.
Right, because it serves like a paper on the back. So
it's
still 8 layers.
Layer.
Right.
So we've got that done. Then we put a cutting pad on the top. Jenny, you want to do the cutting for us?
I do.
It's either right-handed or left-handed, depending on which you are. So you put that into the machine till it starts to work the handle.
Yeah, so this is kind of key right here. This was something I didn't know when I started. You kind of put these in until your handle moves a little bit, and then you just roll this.
Just roll it right through.
And you have a little handle here, so you can hold on and roll it through. This is the coolest thing, you guys.
Are you ready?
I am so ready.
So slide the cutting pad off when you get that out.
All right.
And then here are your shapes. So sometimes we have a little thread that will stick. We just need a
Here.
little pair of scissors in there.
There we go.
And then we've got one more over
One more
there.
right there. Oh, that's two. So we've got some freeze already.
So we've got, yep.
There we
Yep.
go.
Sometimes I try to just get it free with,
Yeah, you just never know where one little catch might come, but
and you can give it a little tug, but don't, not too big of a tug because you don't want to pull the threads.
look at all these
So
cuties.
look at all these fun little shapes you've got. To go ahead and get started. Now you can run these for fusible applique, or you can run them with, I've got another couple here that are stuck. There's one free. And
What I
another one
think
here
is
on the
fun
top.
is we've got some colors here.
Oh,
and
yes.
like you can move them around. So like, you know, you can set those up so that you only get that color or
on the larger shape.
yeah.
So you
And
don't
so-
have to make them all yellow or
Right,
all
right, right.
pink.
So let me try this again really fast because I want to see what
I would
this
flip
pink-
this over and put the fabric to the foam is easier.
Okay. And then shall we put a couple on there?
Sure.
4 maybe, so
You
we can
bet.
get 8?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens here.
But it really speeds up the cutting time.
Well, what I love, honestly, about the Sizzix, I have several reasons I love Sizzix. First, Sizzix is the same as the Ellison dies that are in the schools.
That's right.
Which saved me
It's our parent company.
when I was trying to come up with things to, you know, chore charts and things like that for my kids.
That's right. You homeschooled
And
your
I
children.
did homeschool them for a number of years, and so I mean, having those dies just absolutely saved me because I can't draw to save my life. But now, as an older girl, you know, we're all getting older, you know, and I have some arthritis in my hands and the arthritis in my shoulders, and to be able to just roll this through rather than rotary cut,
simple.
so helpful. And Sizzix actually has several sizes of these machines. Here's 2 of them. There's even a bigger one, isn't there?
There is indeed, yes. So this one's a 6-inch wide, 9 inches wide. These 2 are both very portable, 7.5 pounds, 11 pounds. Then we have the largest that we sell
big mama.
together. Yes, this is the Big Shop Pro machine. Dedicated space, it's 44 pounds. We don't have that behind the counter.
No, but they're just, I love them. They're great. So thanks for being with us today, Linda.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on how to use the Sizzix machine from the Missouri Star Quilt Company.